There we go. So, hello everybody, welcome to another Joel Homie Show live stream. Today, why am I doing a live stream? Mainly because I thought it'd be a good idea to just kind of bring along the viewers to design Mark 3 of the scrap vehicle, which as you already know, I've already have Mark 1 and Mark 2. Oh, hello, um, Mr. Robot Fan, I'm just going to call you that. So, hello, it is Robot. Oh, that's what I'm going to call him. But anyway, today I'm designing Mark 3 of the Lego scrap vehicle, which I actually have most of the design done, which I just kind of threw together out of boredom. But anyway, this is what I have of Mark 3 so far. So today we're going to be building it up to a finished product like Mark 1 and Mark 2, which I'd get down, but right now they're on a really high shelf. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start with this. And one thing I'll say real quick is Master Wolf had said that this may have been causing the problem to my computer. This is my graphics card, which to show you the complicated side, there it is. This is my graphics card to my computer, which this is what was causing the lagginess and not being able to run good graphics and all that. Something has gone wrong in this graphics card, not despite the fact that it's almost as old as me. So there you go. Take that into consideration. It's a pretty old graphics card. But anyway, it turns out that was actually the problem. So shout out to Master Wolf for actually pretty much finding the issue to my computer. So thank you, Master Wolf, for recommending that. So yeah, my computer is all good now. So let's go ahead and start with Mark 3. I have a ginormous thing of Legos here, so I'm just going to kind of start throwing stuff together. The first thing that I'm going to redo is this thing on the front. Okay, I'm not sure what my robot fan just said, which I would say your actual account name, but excuse me. 1 second, I gotta sneeze. I know I have to sneeze. There we go. And I knocked it over. I'm not sure what you just said, although I am going to immediately do some serious frontal change to this thing. I'm tearing off this sort of diving board sort of thing, which is on the front, and I'm changing the underbelly of this thing, if you want to call it that. I'm removing these corner pieces without, well, removing all of it, if you know what I mean. Just cut that off. Excuse me. And then this tore off a whole bunch of the frame. It needs to go back there and there. Let's put that back on. There we go. So now that we've gotten all of that underbelly off, I'm going to call it the underbelly because that's the sort of chest of the creation. So now I'll replace it with some plates, which conveniently I have 2 black ones, but I'm actually going to use the longer one, as I don't want to use the shorter one, as I want the front to extend. Because when I was working on this last time, I had Mark 2 and Mark 1 with me, and this one is far shorter than Mark 2 and even Mark 1, so I don't want it to be shorter. I actually want it to be longer, so let's go ahead and extend this if I can find any bricks of that length. Is this the same length? No, that's actually longer. Okay. So we'll take that off. So, what the heck? We'll go with 2x6s. And then we will add on stuff later. Oh, 2 people are watching. So whoever else is watching, thank you very much for joining the stream. As you probably read by the title, this is... Excuse me again, sorry about my nose. It's all kinds of stuffed up right now. But right now we are designing Mark 3 of the Lego... what's it called? Mark 3 of the Lego scrap vehicle, and I need to look at what somebody just said in the chat. Robot Joel active system. I'm actually not too sure. To the X gamer. So I'm just going to call you that, and X standing for the word in the middle, because I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So to the X Gamer, which, sorry, I'm going to call you that. About the whole Vilbot thing, I'm not too sure about what you're talking about when you say, do X system or whatever, because I don't really pay attention to the whole robot thing anymore. I just kind of did it as a fun video, but I've been thinking about doing a second video for the robot thing, as I had mentioned in one of my videos a while back. So that'll probably be coming out sometime soon. So if you want to see that, please say in the chat, and I'll try to get to that. Sorry about my nose; it's really stuffed up, and I don't have Kleenexes with me at the moment. There we go. And then I can't put this in weirdly. So now that we've gotten all of this done, what would it look like with this added onto the front? I actually sort of like that. I don't know about you, being the viewers, but I actually kind of like this design, having the this part extended, because I really want this model to be really long. Like, I want it to be basically a lanyard, but not to the extent that it's like absolutely insane. Now, I could use this plate, but I don't know if the camera's gonna catch it, but it is very sun damaged. It was used on one of my outdoor ships that I put together a while ago, so it is kind of destroyed. And this 2x6 is getting in my way, so I'm going to remove it. There we go. And this 2x4 is going in and being okay, my cat is messing with my door. And I'm going to replace it with a 2x4 so that fits in, and then this can be added on, but I still want it to be longer, so I'm going to find another 2x6 and I'm going to add it on to the front so that I can put another area on. Although I don't want to just add a 2x6 to extend it, I want it to be an actual sort of plate. Like this. It's not really ideal, but I'm just going to use a butt ton of 2x4s, which after bending a little bit, got them off. So my little cat is pestering me. So I'll go ahead and put these on. There we go. And as a physics work, you'll notice that the longer that I make this, the sort of more flimsy it gets. So what I'm going to do about this problem is I'm just going to go underneath and add a whole entire another layer of support, being another layer of bricks. So let's go ahead and start with that. No. Okay, so that's kind of falling apart. But anyway, that is there. So I'm just going to find 2 by bricks of pretty much any form, and I'm going to put them where it needs to be supported, just like that. And these 1 by bricks back here are really making a fuss, so I'm going to get them set up with some new support bricks, just like they've just split off now. And actually for this part, I'm going to take off the wheels, because I'm going to replace the wheels anyway, because those ones are too small. Can I put this anywhere? Yes I can. Okay, so let's break off this front section, and we'll add this on. And conveniently, it fits almost perfect. You just gotta add some 1x3s, which might be a little bit hard, as I don't have any 1x3s on hand. But I'll keep on working. There we go. Here's a 2x6. That'll fit right there. There we go. And then, actually, I'm just going to put 1x4s here because they don't poke out too awful much, but they still fit. And that's perfect. I need a 1x5 for this area, which is just amazing. Which I don't. Lego doesn't make a 1x5 in this size yet. They made the Ultra Kitty 1x5, but that one is definitely not going to fit here, and I don't have spares. Because I only have one Ultra Kitty, and I don't really want to use the spare faces to go underneath my Lego creation. So we'll put that there. And notice that this is semi-stronger now from that other layer. So now we'll go ahead and just sort of finish it off with some things. Like this 1x2, this is going to fill in the spot up here. And then we just have to do back here and find a 1x4 and we'll be done for the underbelly for now. Okay, so here's a 1x4. Just push that in. And then I don't think a 1x6 is going to fit here. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go ahead and find a 1x2, which conveniently there's one right here. Place that in there, and now I just need a 2x4, which is one right here. So push that into place. There we go. Now the other underbelly is good. And I like this design. I like how long it is. So let's see, that's well, there's 8 studs, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. This is extending 22 studs out from the cabin up here or from the supporting wall. So now let's go ahead and actually pop our wheels back on just for now. Just like that. There we go. And then I'm actually going to go get some wheels for my base real quick, because I need wheels for this. So just get some small ones like that, that, and that. Okay, so I've got some wheels. And sorry for the mumbling in the background. My siblings are talking. And it turns out I didn't fill in a spot under here. Weird. There we go. So we got that. Got more wheels, although I do need more axles, which I'm gonna call them axles because that's what the wheels are usually attached to. And then, just because I have them, I'm going to actually put just spare steering wheels on here because it kind of looks cool. Although I think I'll put them like this, sort of sitting here, because this 1x sort of area back here still isn't attached, so that steering wheel will kind of help with that. So we can just imagine that this is a, I don't know, an emergency brake. Sort of like, you know, trains have the big wheel that you can turn and put the brakes on. Yeah. That off, put that on, and there we go. The Mark III scrap vehicle officially has 2 wheels that are actually the same size, unlike this little puny guy, which I will need to put back in the base because I took out a whole bunch of wheels. So now what can I put? I found these spikes and they look cool, so I'm going to keep these out to add somewhere. And then vents. I'm going to add a wall of them back here, and then we'll put vents on top of that. So we'll put that guy right there. And then, actually, if I can find another 1x4, there we go. We've got a brick right there. So if you don't ever have an actual official brick, just use 3 of these skinny guys, and you'll accomplish the same exact thing. But now I need 1x2, and I don't have 1x2s. And I can't find the small or the large one. There we go. It's not the ideal type, but it will work. And my frontal area is completely bending, which is not good. So there we go. Now we'll go ahead and add on these vents going straight, or the same direction that the cab is facing, instead of going horizontal, which actually these, I'm not sure if these are going horizontal or not. And this I also need for my base. And originally I was going to make this build semi-aquatic, but I'm not too sure I want to now. But I could fit it in still. for whoever's watching in the comments, do you think I should make this creation semi-aquatic? Because that's originally what the fin was supposed to be on the front. So I'll wait a couple seconds for a response of some sort. So there's no response, which I'll go ahead and see if there's anything. So the last thing that was said was oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. The Italian gamer. The Italian gamer had said I'm the master of Lego. I don't know about that. I know a lot of people that are a lot better than me. So, I have a 1x6 tile here that would fit perfectly right here. But personally, I think that putting the vents across the back looks a lot better and more menacing like these builds are supposed to be. So let's go ahead and add in these vents and see what the finished product looks like. And what the heck, I just found another steering wheel. So there's 4 here now. This is the 2 here, 1 up there, because this is going to be a wheeled vehicle instead of track, so I don't have 2 levers. There's just 1 steering wheel. And there we go, that is our second vent. Let's go ahead and find a third one. So, now I just found an angled vent, but I don't need an angled vent. I need a normal vent. There we go. So, there is the vents for the back. Now, I need 1x1 tiles, which I don't have many of, so I might just have to use some sloped 1x1 tiles or like a light of some sort as a filler. Because sometimes ending up using those things looks better than the normal thing. And what do you know, I just found 2 2x3s which would have fit perfectly here. But I'm not going to put them there because I'm thinking of putting big red lights up here as flashes. Which, speak of the devil, what do you know, I just found 2. So let's put that there, and that there. There you go, so there is our identifier lights, just sitting right up there. Which looks pretty good. So, now that I have that done, let's go ahead and start working on this section up here. And while I'm at it, I'm going to be looking for the wheel pieces so that I can actually add wheels to this, which I was thinking of adding 4 sets of wheels in the back or 3, but since I don't have very many wheels, I'll probably just do 2 for right now, or actually 1 for right now, and then I'll just set up a wheel attachment up here, just so that this thing actually has something to put weight on. And I just found a axle attachment, but it's only 1. Oh, and actually, what do you know? I have another one right here for this propeller. So, let's go ahead and take this off, because I always want the wider axles to go in back. And then we can imagine that the engine is built into this area back here, so we'll put some vents sitting on this area. And now my stupid cat is messing with my Lego base. Awesome. Put that on, and put that on. Now we have this assembly, which can sit up here. And what do you think? Do you think the wider assembly looks gooder? I was about to say gooder. Looks better in the back, but if you put too much weight on it, it cracks the wheels off. That might not be ideal. So let's find a 2x2, because a 2x2 is what I need for this job. So put this together, and then we will attach that there. And now if you put more weight on it, yeah, it acts better now. So after bending my frontal area more, let's go ahead and start putting the front wheel assembly on. Or yeah, I'm thinking somewhere up here, just to have this front area sort of like the diving area, so that it can be semi-aquatic and just kind of split right into the water without having any trouble. And Excuse me, my cat is destroying my Lego base. There we go. So now let's go ahead and get back to work. I don't know where this is going to go. So, okay, I just found that 2 of these pieces. These might work okay for this area right here. Or I might put a wall along here. I'm not sure. And then I'll put these pieces on top. But I don't have any wall pieces. Or I have quite a couple of this sort of piece, the angled piece. But that would only leave 2 studs in the back area. And I wanted to actually use this as sort of a cage, if you know what I mean. But I don't know if that idea is going to work out so well. And what do you know, I just found a identical wheel assembly as what I have already sitting back here. So I'm going to put this on real quick. So to extend this, all I'm going to do is take off this angled piece and then start adding in bricks to extend it. So go ahead and put this on, taking that vent off. There we go. And I'll put this on, and this is actually good that's going here because it's holding this 2x2 and 2x1 together. And we'll put that there, and that should be enough room for both bricks to fit through. And whoa, okay, I just split the supporting wall for the cab by pushing on this. So that's amazing. No, cat, get down. Down, down, down. Stop climbing on me. What the heck? I'm finding a whole bunch of 2x2s now. So, since I have a lot of 2x2s here, I might just use those to fill in this area, but I'd rather use the 2x2s just because they aren't as usable for things. 2x2s are kind of a special item. Here we go. I found a 2x4. And it's a Lego 2x4. And it fits perfectly. There we go. So now if I'm right, these two should just kind of fit in here together. Yes, there we go. So what do you guys think of the, well actually, the nobody that's watching right now. But anyway, there's our first wheel system. That's actually more than one wheel. And then this wheel assembly will sit up here somewhere. And since these are flat, and since these are flat wheel assemblies, and this smaller frontal one is not flat, it's actually pulls the wheels up a little bit from the brick that it's attached to. So I might need to push these down a little bit just so that the wheels sit flush. Yes. So we're going to add 2 2x2s to the top of this, and then after that we'll have a ideal sort of thing to build on top of for these wheels. So I'm going to use a 2x4 and place it here because there will probably be 2 wheels in the front. And then we will add this 2x4, and that looks pretty perfect. So let's make sure that this is in line with that. Yes, it is. And this 2x4 does not want to stick in, just as everything is breaking, which is just fantastic. There we go. And now I gotta put all this stuff back. Sorry about that. And now we can add this back in, attach everything, and pull the wheels off. And actually, I'm pretty sure this will fit like that. Yeah, so I'll extend this to 3. Just find some more wheel brackets in here. And I'll extend this backside to 3 studs. Well, not 3 studs, but 3 wheels. And then up here we'll probably have 2. And I just found a flag, so I'm going to just kind of stick this here. And now that I have everything I need to build this up, I can actually build this up as a jail cell now, like I wanted. So let's go ahead and start building that up. But I'm actually going to use this angled piece because it'll still leave 4 studs there, which is more than enough for a Lego figure to stand in there. And I'm going to remove the wheels because they keep on getting in the way. There we go. So that is placed down. Now let's go ahead and sort of start building up. And my cat is messing with stuff again. Perfect. Who's that? Aiden's Railway Adventures. Oh, hello, Aiden. How have your railway adventures been going? Hopefully they've been going well. Sorry about that. My cat was messing with my Lego base. But anyway, so for Aiden's Railway Adventures, we are currently designing. Hi, Aiden. Okay, so the Italian game I just said hi. So what we're doing right now is designing Mark III of the Lego scrap vehicle, which the build's going well. Just slower than I expected. So I need to go find another wheel. There we go. Okay, I will talk with robot voice. There you go. Does that make you happy? My adventures have been... Oh gosh. My adventures have been good. Oh wait. Although the engines started a prank war. Yeah, I heard. I've been watching the videos. Hope that the prank wars don't get too extreme, because it doesn't get too pretty when that starts happening. Am I right? So we'll go ahead and add this in right here so that this will fit up here. Just like so. Yes. Okay, there we go. So, we have our front wheel down, and my frame is getting bent again. 2 people and 2 legs. Hey, that's good. Okay, so, now that we have the front wheels done, and I can actually see it for myself, I may or may not move them back, just because they don't look that too terribly good. I don't know. Do you guys like it being up that far? Because these wheels aren't a good place, by my opinion. But these wheels are too far ahead. In Italy, it is 1 a.m. Holy crap, you're still up? Wow. Okay, well, that's good. For me, oh, sorry about that. I moved the little setup. For me, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5:29 p.m.
Yeah, it's 5:29.
Have a good evening.
And I'm supposed to have a good evening. So, and since my frame is bending, I don't want to add to the bottom too much without doing stuff that I know is going to look good. I'm actually going to start adding to the top. Which, actually, never mind. I just found something that'll fit on the bottom really, really well. So, and since there's going to be another wheel here, I think I'll place this right in here. There we go. And now the fan doesn't bend nearly as much, even while this is a bending sort of Lego. Now that looks good, am I right? It is good. You need to insert the center wheel. Yeah. Maybe I should put in a center wheel. Originally, I was just thinking about putting 3 back here, and maybe 2 up there, maybe 1, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a center wheel. I don't know how that would work there, because if we had a center wheel, and then wheels back here, or if we just filled this whole entire area with wheels, if we were to steer, you would have quite a bit of drag going back here. Put a face on it. Maybe I will. I don't know what kind of face I can put on Mark III for make a good stability. Well, the stability part of this is being situated right now with this area, and quite frankly, I like the safety bars. Sorry about the screaming in the background, that's my siblings. The safety bars, I sort of like the idea, and it would be able to fit the wheel here, And with some modification to this area up here, I'd be able to fit 2 wheels up here. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with this design. And 1 second, I'm going to turn the mic off for just a second. Sorry about that. Jeez, I'm sorry about that. So, yeah, the stability part of this is sort of under control. I may add another brick, but with this being a wasteland vehicle, I want to keep the bottom area high, because if this has to go over several mountains and all sorts of stuff, it needs to be high so that it doesn't, like, destroy its underside on mountains. In this construction, have 3 position. Oh, wait, yeah. So, like that. I don't know. But, yeah, for stability, that's sort of under control. So I'm going to continue to build up the jail cell, which in Mark 2, this was not a jail cell. This was a sort of spare workroom. Or not a spare workroom, but a spare, whatever you want to call it. Cab. So, say this cab, something electrical goes wrong and everything goes broken. That area would be used for a backup. Like, that could be a backup cab, so it has all the controls. You could activate that and everything was good. But, with Mark 2, I was imagining the storyline. Message so apparently something is black, I'm not sure. But anyway, in this back, I was imagining the storyline as these models go on and they advance, technology gets better and more reliable. So, we won't be having those, problems. And since this pipe is sitting up here, I'm going to put this brick on top so that this still fits and doesn't hit that, because I don't want to do modifications to all that stuff. So we'll put that in, and it fits perfect. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we're still hitting the bottom, so what am I going to do about this, you might ask? I'm going to take a 2x2 out and put in 2 skinny 2x2s. If I can find them. Okay, so with it, the 2x2s is not going well. Never mind, just found one. Now I just gotta find one more. There we go. That's done, and now we can install this. And now I will install the other side, which I'm really going to have to do something about this back area because this is falling apart way too much. But, with that being said, I'm actually going to need to pry the part of the cabin off a little bit so I can push this part in. So putting that together and then slipping that in just like that. There you go, now we'll push that all down. And there you go. We have a tiny gap in here, but if we don't have that gap, this whole entire exhaust system back here doesn't work at all. So, just going to have to deal with a couple little modifications, which, I don't know, the wall looks pretty stable to me for a prisoner. What do you think? But anyway, now, as for this wall, and since we have this exhaust system up here, I'm not too sure how we're going to design this. Yeah. I might just do a sort of a sliding wall, one that sort of slips over the side, but not being actually made out of bricks. It's made sort of out of bricks like that. Hello. The Italian gamer has just said hello, hello, back. So, the wall for the personnel would be made sort of like this, and it would be able to slide. But I don't know how to make it slide. That's the thing. But, we'll deal with that problem later. Right now, let's go ahead and actually design the door. There we go. Door designed. Nah. That won't work. I shouldn't have thrown that on before. So... okay, here's our door. So... boom! Ginormous door. Good, and you? Oh, hello, Master Wolf. How are you doing? I am getting closer to getting the wheeled vehicles and wheeled tanks. And since you joined, that's some wheeled tanks news. I'm about to get the, I think it's the, AMX, Bliss, or BIS, whatever you call it, BIS. I am fine in Italy. Is 1:36 a.m. In America, it is 7:37. Yes, it is. I'm gonna push that back out. I might need to reinforce this wall back here because it's slipping still. So, yeah. But anyway, for Master Wolf, and since you just joined, right now I am adding the jail cell door because underneath this is going to be a jail cell. So, and since I don't have a lot of bricks, I'm going to just sort of with a gigantic piece. There you go. So there is that. So the only problem is right now I don't have any way to put this on and get it to move. I don't know how to get it to move. Because since the studs are facing out and not like usually they'd face this way, and you could just put another layer having a space in between so that it could pass through. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. I might just kind of make it a flip-out door, but I also don't know how I would do that, as I don't have any brackets that would necessarily let me do that. Where... oh, that's a good piece of progress. There's another wheel bracket. So if we put this on, this little bracket piece, then we have a sort of system where we could have it hinge, but I still don't really know how. What if we just cheat a little bit and get this to push it on the stud, which that also wouldn't work because it doesn't want to stick. So this bracket idea is not going to work without heavy modification, and I don't want to do any serious modification to this backside because it's already unstable enough. I don't want to have to mess with it and then it falls apart, and yeah. So let's find another solution. Here's a solution that might work. So this door could just be permanent, if you know what I mean, but for us humans, it would come off. So I've just found a normal bracket, and if I could get this to stick up here, that would be perfect, but this exhaust system is sitting up here, so how would I do that? I don't know how I'm going to do this. Now, if I could find a upside down bracket, one that would stick down like that, then we could have the door sit pretty much perfectly, but I can't find one of those. I'll do some quick searching. Oh, what do you know? That might just do the trick. Yeah. So I just found a computer mold. And yeah. So the door was sitting in this position, but it would only fold back. Well, for now we're going to use this because it will sit in its normal position. And dang it, that still isn't working. Okay, so 1 second. I'm gonna go see if I have one down here. Okay, I don't have one sitting in the base, so that's not going to work. But, and since this is a 1x1, I could just take this brick out and fill in this spot, and then this would move down a stud and sit on this little blue 2x4. Yeah, that might work. And I can just pop this out right now, and since the whole entire assembly is kind of weak. There we go. And now just taking out this and filling it in with this, and then putting that back on top. And then if we slip, oh gosh. This wasn't close to full point. There we go. And if we slip this back in, ooh, I might need a 1x1, because this whole entire thing is baking. 1 second, I gotta fill this in. Oh, let's find a light. Oh, never mind. I just found some 1x1s. So, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this area, and then we'll push this piece back in, and boom. Now we have this area to deal with that is moved down a stud. So, boom, there you go. The cell door is now on, even though it isn't a door. And there is a very, very slight gap up there. Okay, so heck no. Is that to the idea of the cell door? Or are you just saying heck no to something in the chat? Which, I don't think there's anything in the chat. Wolf, you smoke? Oh, no. Wolf, you smoke cigarette? Yeah, that thing, I don't like to talk about cigarettes too much. Too Italian. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't talk about cigarettes. I don't like them. They mess with the health too bad. Or mess with your health too bad, rather. That, and I've never really thought the idea of blowing smoke out of your mouth was too cool in the first place. So I've never really caught on to the idea. But for people that do smoke, I don't want to dump on them. I'm only two... Oh, wait, what did that say? Robot Joel, what model on you? I would love to tell you, but I know that I've told you before on a comment, so I'm not going to tell you now because, I don't want to give you two different numbers. But my robot is currently at the factory because he's been having a very, very, over-dramatic amount of error codes and stuff. He can't edit the videos because last time I let him edit the video, he put in one of the cutout scenes, which really wasn't supposed to make it in, but yeah. So that got posted to the channel, which I figured, why not send him to, why don't we send him to the factory? We'll keep him here for a little bit more, see if he recovers, and he definitely didn't recover. Lossing in World of Tanks right now. Oh, you're playing World of Tanks. Cool. So, actually, these 2x1 1x1s will fill this in. And now that we have the cell door on and semi-stable, we'll push down the cab. Let's go ahead and work on the cab roof, which, yes, here we go. So we need this, a brick that's this long. Nope, that's not good. That's too long. This is also too long. Let's see if we can use some 4x4. Long 4x4. Long 4x6. Oh gosh, I can't find anything good today. Oh, that's actually just the right size, so this will fit on like that, as you can see. Hey, my friend is here. Oh wait, who? Oh, that's someone I've never seen. That's someone I've never seen before. Okay, what's your name? A human, yes. Okay, so, or A_human_yes. Something. So, his first comment on this live stream was something. So, hello, Master Wolf's friend. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we are designing a Mark III of the Lego Sky People. I'm guessing Master Wolf told you about my channel. I'm guessing, and since that's the only connection I can find of right now, or that I can think of right now. Ew, more pieces to go in my fallout base. Amazing. And then, if this sits here, we can get this to be connected above. So actually, we'll put this right here. Actually, on the edge of this. Once we have that. We'll connect the next 4x4 if I can find one. Is this the right length? Yes, it is. Perfect. And is that a 4x4? Nope. So we'll just add two 2x4s. Does the same exact thing, if you know what I mean. And then this will stick down. There we go. And then now this area will just get filled in, so we'll take that off real quick. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put this area on. Stick that down. Sorry about the yelling in the background. It's my siblings and my parents. There we go. Perfect. And then there is the roof. It looks a little bit different to the last roof for Mark 3, or Mark 2 rather, not Mark 3. Will this fit? There's a brick on top of here that might fit across here. Oh, yes it does. Perfect. So that area is filled in now. And here is our roof. What do you guys think? First impressions? Good roof, bad roof? I don't know. It's definitely not water resistant or waterproof at all. Hey, that doesn't look bad. Let's add that on. So I'm actually going to tear off the whole entire roof right now, just to sort of get this to stick on. Oh, and actually this is the one that has a dent in it. No problem. It'll still work. It's still a Lego. And now that this adds support to the whole entire roof, I should be able to just rip off the whole thing with no fuss now. But it's still going to rip off the back window because they're not actually attached to anything. But whatever, it's still good. So, now that I've done that, let's go ahead and fill in this back area. Okay, so here's a 2x3. There we go, that is filled in. And here's another 2x3, just conveniently sitting right there. And I don't know about you, but this area right here where it's missing the 2x3, I think this has some opportunity to have something really cool sitting on it. So, let's go ahead and put this idea to use and see what we can put there. Ooh, here we go. A spotlight. With a flag on the back. Because there's already a jump on here. It's a little bit disgusting looking, but whatever. We'll put a ginormous spotlight here. Just sitting right on top of our thing. And then what the heck, we'll put a vent. There we go. Perfect. So there we go. There is what the top of Mark 3 is going to look like. And now let's go ahead and back something up. I don't know why this wheel won't move in front. And everybody's yelling. 1 second, everybody's yelling. I'm sorry that I'm having to mute it over and over, but my siblings and everybody are just freaking out there. Okay, so what can we do now? I want to set up this area, but before I start putting decorations out on this little flatbed area, I want to add more structural support so that this isn't so bendy, because if you push too hard, you just crack the frame in half. So let's go ahead and find something to fill it in. Let's just add another layer of bricks. One of these half bricks. Ooh, and that 2x4 is disgusting. Let's not add that one. Okay, so that 2x4 is not disgusting, so we'll add him. And got these at 2x4s. Ooh, there's 3 people watching. Thank you. There we go. And then we can slip these guys on, which isn't working for some reason. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Okay, so now that we've got these at 2x4s on, we can go ahead and start adding the rest of this frame, which I'm currently looking for a 2x6, because that's what I need to go up in front. Hey, what do you know? That may work. I might be able to set up a new system for this jail door so that I can actually open. So, if we put this under here, the wheels, I can raise this up so that that gets supported. But then we can have this sitting like that. And then have our door. And now we have an adjustable door. Yeah. I like that. So let's see what it looks like when we add this on. Does it sit at the same angle? Nope. It sits too high. So temporarily I'm going to add this little piece and see if this makes it better. Yeah, that makes it better. But we're going to need more support because when I angle this at all, it just completely bends it. That and I don't like this piece. And I just found something way better than my first plan that I just showed you guys. This angle piece is a lot better than the first one. Why? Mainly because I can do that with it, and then I can just attach this underneath. Attach this to the door. Just like that. Oh, wait a second. Actually, it was perfect the first time. So we do this clip, and then we can clip the door back on. And then I'll have to modify this because this is sitting out too far, but let's see if this is sitting too high. Yes, that is. So let's go ahead and kick that off, and we'll go ahead and add some more structural support. Actually, I had two 2x3, 1x3s up here, right? Yes. So these 1x3s will fill in this area pretty good. Yeah, just like that. And if I have my calculations right, that'll fit perfectly as well. And now taking off this assembly down here, which is probably going to destroy the whole entire frame. But whatever. Okay. That didn't do what I wanted it to. Now the frame's just completely in two pieces. Well, whatever, I got the job done. So, now that we have this sitting in another half, I need to basically destroy that area. And this area is really weak, so let's add that there. Yeah, that's better. And redo this wheel assembly because this is going to be sitting flush with this, like that. Actually, no, it's going to be sitting like that. Yeah, I think. So I'm just going to add that there, and we'll go ahead and fill this in again. Just kind of plop it in there. And what are we missing now? This is sitting right? No, it is not. So I need to remove that piece. And we will replace it with... what can I replace it with? Ah, yes, the perfect filler of flour. Awesome. So, now that we've got that in... I believe that's sitting right. No, it is actually not. Okay, so I believe I can add this structure back on now. No, but just because I'm getting annoyed, I'm just going to clip this back on anyway. Just because it's getting really annoying. For some reason, this is not clipping back together. Why is this not clipping back together? Let's remove the 2x4. Whoa, okay, that's why. This area is completely cracked, and I just flung something off the table. So, let's pop that area just completely out for now. And, yeah. So, and since my phone is dying, and the design isn't really working out, I don't want to do serious reconstruction on camera. just because I don't want to have a ginormous mess here and have to pick it up because the base has to go back here. Why not talk with robot voice? Because I'm ending the video. But anyway, yeah. So here's what we got done. We extended the front, got the roof done, sort of did some reconstruct or resupporting underneath the middle section. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the live stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, please tell me what was wrong with the stream. I know I talk too much and I say too much. But anyway, thank